더갤러리라는 게임이고요. 실사 게임이고요. 제 선택에 따라 달라지는 건데 이 갤러리에서 일어난 일이래요. 뭐 여기서 무슨 사건이 벌어지는데 자세한 건 모르고 한번 해봐야 될 것 같네요. 가봅시다. 훌륭한 초성화는 일시적이거나 더덥거나 우발적인 것이 아닌 성격과 도덕적 품질의 표현입니다. 에드워드 번 존스. 띄어쓰기. 띄어쓰기 걸린다고요? 주인공을 선택하세요. 여성과 남성. 근데 여성은 1981년대. 왜 이렇게 시끄러운 거야? 너무 시끄럽다잉. 1981년대 이전 되게 옛날 배경인 것 같고, 남자는 비교적 최근이고. 어디로 가볼까요? 그러면 또 두 번을 해봐야 될까? 최근? 오케이, 가볼게요. 남성으로. 각 결정은 타이머 카운트로 실시간 발생합니다. 몰입이 가능한 경험 위에 추천드리고요. 이건 중지가 된대요. 그룹 플레이도 되나보나? 뭘로 할까? 일시정지는 하고 싶은데 시간 제한을 해야지 제가 급하게 막 선택을 할 것 같아요. 시간 제한 가볼까요? 에이, 정신 바짝 차려야 된다. 정신 바짝 차려. 영국 2021년 분열된 국가. 브렉시트와 글로벌 대유행은 사회를 분열시켰습니다. 혼돈 속에서 여과되지 않은 소셜미디어는 우리의 문화와 현실을 규정하게 됩니다. 잠깐만. 목소리 왜 이렇게 작아? 이게 배경음악이랑 캐릭터 목소리랑 너무 차이가 나네요.
Curated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson. It's often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. The artist mainly used filbert and round brushes to really perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Maybe neither.
Fair play. It's a dope piece.
It's for sale if you're interested. We only showcase portraits by undiscovered artists. All of the proceeds go to them, so any support is huge.
Yeah, I would, but I've got the next 20 years paying off my student loan, so...
Fair play.
마스크랑 옷이랑 맞춤했네요.
I've had a good look around actually, and I can't find what I came to see. The portrait of my princess, Ziggy Ray.
Arriving tomorrow. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the
이게
weekend.
코로나 때 된 거,
Well, I'll come through
제작이
then.
된 걸
See you
거예요.
soon, sir.
그래서 거의 이 시기에 여기 게임사에서 제작된 게임들은 거의 다 실내에서 됐다고 하더라고요. 공주는 저죠. 세뇌당했다.
No flash photography, sir?
Sorry man. No cap. You got the best portrait exhibition in London. Congrats.
Thanks. You can take off your face mask if you want. I won't tell if you won't.
Safe. So listen, this girl I met on a dating app says that you've got a little side hustle.
What are you after?
An eighth?
45.
Come on, man. Do it for 25.
It's pure indica. Do you want it or not?
This is all I've got.
그래, 받아들여. 뭐 약 같은 건가
You're
봐요.
lucky I'm feeling charitable.
약이네.
You're a don, you know, Morgan.
멋진 사람이네요. 이야기에 영향을 받는 이야기. 선택이겠지. 이게 번역 상태가 좀 안 좋아서 제가 조금 생각을 더 해야 될 것 같아요. 배경 왜 이렇게 시끄러워?
Welcome to the Ziggy Ray livecast with me, your girl Ziggy Ray. Guys, I'm stupidly excited about my collaboration with Turner Prize-winning artist Nikki Dryden Oakes. It's my first ever portrait. I was so nervous, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. It gets unveiled tomorrow morning at Argyle Manor. Get there nice and early to show some love. Art is dope.
예술은 마약이랍니다, 여러분. 뒤에 본인이네요.
Britain has been torn asunder. Over 100,000 people killed by a virus. But inequality is the true pandemic befalling the populace. What is our future? What is our future? What is our future?
도망가자. 아, 도망가자.
What is our future?
도망가자.
Sir, please, I don't want any trouble.
Your gallery is venerating capitalist figureheads.
This is an exhibition, not a gallery.
어?
Whatever you want to call it. Stop it!
이런 미친 사람들한테 침착하게.
Not
침착하게.
fester any longer.
칼 맞을 수도 있어요. 침착하게.
Sir, please.
아, 터치는 하지 말고.
Do
터치는
understand
하지
your
마.
concerns. Just be respectful.
See it? The broken system. The chaos we head towards.
Not if we can help it. Off you go, mate.
침착하게 대응 잘했죠.
Everything all right, sir? We've had a number of complaints about him.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. He's always around here shouting rubbish through that megaphone.
번역이
should
조금
pop by
그
tomorrow to see
번역기를
Ziggy Ray's
썼나 봐요, 여러분.
Our famous influencer, Sarge. She won a big reality TV show a few years back. She's got millions of followers.
I don't care.
Sorry.
Thanks for the offer. Sadly, we're both on duty all weekend.
Well, I totally appreciate that.
값싸해요. 아이, 자막이 웃기다. 난동 피우진 않았고 소심하게 종 하나. 왜 무섭게 있어. 뭐야. 아, 국기구나. 종인 줄 알았어.
Is that your disappointed face?
Nikki, of course not.
마스크가 되게 다양하네요.
You'd never see that.
I saw some police leaving.
Just checking up ahead of tomorrow. Welcome home, Mrs. Dryden Oakes. Shall I show you the exhibition room? Here we are.
뒤에도 눈이
Space,
달렸네.
isn't it?
Well, you have to do something with these little places, don't you?
I made room specially. It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space. Ziggy's shorter than she looks online.
You brought it with you. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it.
쉐줄이라고 하대요. 역시 영국이라서.
The
쉐줄.
extra attention might get this lot sold as well.
Well, that is the hope.
What about these?
I was just deciding which to hang. I've only got space for one of them.
Which one were you leaning towards?
동물사랑.
A cracking lady named Sam Tringford painted this of her dog, Muffet.
Her painting's better than her naming.
Amidst a lifelong struggle with depression, she rescued Muffin as a puppy. She gave her new life, new purpose.
동물은 다들
feeling
좋아하거든요.
of being loved unconditionally.
The dog or the owner?
Sam painted Muffin in her prime, at her regal best, lit beautifully by natural light and staring trustingly beyond the canvas toward her owner, painter, her best friend, Nikki. Not here.
In a better place, Morgan. You owe me this much, don't you?
이러시면 내가 19금 달아야 된다고요. 깜짝이야. 손을 어디다 두시는 거예요? 나 진짜 깜짝 놀랐네.
I knew no one would disturb us. Now guard that case with your life.
맴!
I will, Nikki. I promise.
이분이 스폰서고 저 혹시 저 자식이 손소독. 보안 시스템. 멍청한 짓. 안녕하세요. 해변계.
Sam, I was just showing someone your portrait of Muffin.
Does she have another admirer?
Is the Pope a Catholic? Please.
Not so great, actually. I was just calling to ask about the sale proceeds from my last painting that you sold. Vet spills. Or a lot.
I'll transfer the money first thing Monday morning. My commission is going to be quite a bit, though.
Bollocks, really? Come on, girl, let's take a break. Oh, every little helps, I guess.
걔 표정이 안 좋아요. 걸레 좀 꽉 짜라.
Hey, Sappy.
Hello, Morgan. How may I help you?
Call Jamie.
Calling Jamie.
Morg, you've caught me at a rather hectic moment.
Oh, I can call back.
No, it's all right.
Right, I'm just packing for Hong Kong. I've got 4 months of multitasking ahead of me anyway.
4.
Thoroughness is the buzzword.
But little Charlie.
Well, he's 10, Morg, so not quite so little anymore.
10? Really? Whoops.
Not much of a model uncle, am I?
Well, I'm not mum of the year either.
Must be hereditary.
Anyway,
Hong Kong's my last hurrah. I'm winding down after this SBR.
Whatever that is.
strategic business review.
Look, I'm sorry I'm missing this weekend. You excited? Ziggy Ray's last poster's blowing up.
It's looking very promising.
You're smoking again, Morg.
It helps me relax.
Mummy? Your nephew has just walked in. He's been asking about you all day.
귀여워. 대화해야지. 기다리고 있는데 종료는 너무하지 않나? 아이의 꿈을 짓밟지 말자.
Go on, give him the phone.
Hello.
귀여워.
Hi, Charlie. How are you, big man?
Have you come to help Mummy pack?
Yeah. Come visit. And play more video games while she's gone. Hey you know the house rules on video games. Sorry.
We'll see what we can do.
We're
Having a family dinner tonight. I'd love to see you.
I can't tonight. I've got a lot of work to do. I'll make it up to you.
okay.
I love you.
Love you too. I know.
손톱에 떼꼈어요. 사였는데 5가 된 거죠? 뭐야?
Excuse me?
아까 그 여자다.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
That's what they're there for, customers. You can remove your face mask if you want.
Thanks. The chair's a bit rickety, could do with a refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your portraits.
Look, madam, we're closed.
Oh, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we have a big weekend ahead, and... Sorry, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
My security system was armed.
I don't know
도전해!
what to tell you. I walked right in.
That's not possible.
Maybe you forgot.
No, I have a very good memory, thank you very much.
Well, with respect, your eyes are pretty red.
찝찝하다.
The system was top of the line.
Was?
It is. Well, a few years ago.
And never gives you any trouble. Because a lot of these systems are pre-programmed to botch after a few years. Allows companies to upsell. Greedy
너무
bastards.
수상하죠?
Don't worry, I turned the lot with my own hands after I came in. I wouldn't want someone lifting any of these beautiful paintings.
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandt.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
Just a
진지하게?
well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own.
Look, like I said, we've got a big day tomorrow and we're closing early.
Oh yeah, the Dryden Oaks portrait of Ziggy Ray. How'd you pull that off?
We displayed Nikki's portraits before she became, you know.
Won the Turner Prize. And of course there's the personal link.
적당히 하고
No,
나가라.
you do a great thing here, showcasing emerging artists. Oh, I'm Dorian, by the way.
도리안 씨, 나가세요.
Dorian, like...
Dorian Lee, the fashion icon.
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is an art in itself, although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. Now, I've been struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. That's why I gave up painting myself. I just didn't have it. I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who did.
In that case, could I paint you? You would make an amazing subject in so many ways.
아니요?
You really seem
도리안 씨, 나가세요.
No. We're
돌았나, 이 자식이.
I need you to go.
나가시라고요.
Let me start, at least. It's so rare to meet supporters of portraiture these days.
나가시라고요, 도리안 씨.
Please? I really need this.
도리안 씨.
Guess I could spare like half an hour.
아니야, 나가라고.
Brilliant. Let me just reconfigure.
나가라고요. 이런 수상한 인간한테.
If you take the easel, that would be great.
Sure.
Thanks.
아까 그 경비원들 다 갔나?
A bit further back. Take a seat.
수상하다고.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I have some strong opinions.
It was bold, but valid. Rembrandt stole from his students for the last 10 years of his career.
진짜 그림은 그리네요. 뭐야? 근데 되게 너무 수상해가지고. 근데 알고 보니까 완전히 그 쫄라맨 그림. 자기도 웃긴 거예요. 쫄라맨이라서. 자기도 그리면서 웃긴 거죠. 이 상상도 못하고 있을걸, 저 자식? 봐봐, 웃잖아.
Be great.
웃잖아요. 뭘까?
Let's finish there for tonight. I can sit for you again next week.
30분만 준다 했잖아요. 가세요, 도리안 씨.
Dorian, I need to get home.
I tell you what, I'll take some reference photos and then I won't have to come back. Can I borrow your smartphone?
이게
You haven't got your own.
하나의 친절을 베풀면
Not really the smartphone type.
계속 이제
That's
더
refreshing to
원한다고요. 이렇게 쳐내야 돼요. 그래서
I'll email them to you. If you have an email address, that is.
사진을 이 남자를 찍는 게 아니고 뒤에 작품을 찍는 거 아니에요?
Don't worry, I'm not that sketchy.
이 남자를 찍는 게 아닌 거 같은데.
Can I have my phone back, please?
그러니까 뒤에를 찍었어요.
Okay, Dorian, I think that's an
니키
important
여사님이다.
call. Give me.
중요한 전화라고요. 우리 스폰서 누나라고요.
That's it. I'm done.
I wouldn't if I were you. Stand up. And this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Have a feel under your seat.
왜? 오 마이 갓. 아니 원수 줬나 봐요, 얘한테.
That is a PAD.
뭐야?
Pressure activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan. It's a similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark, which triggers the detonator. Once you sat on that chair, you became the safety pin.
그러면 의자를 들고 도리안한테 돌진하자.
This isn't real.
의자를 들어 엉덩이를 떼지 말고.
Try it.
근데 그 무게가
You've never been
느껴져야
someone's
되겠죠?
muse, have you?
Like, do you want money?
Camille
There's
Claudel
nothing in
to
the till, but I
Rodin,
could transfer you
or
some.
Elizabeth Siddal to Rossetti,
Or a painting.
Frida
I
Kahlo
could take
to
any one of
Diego
these.
Rivera, or
Dorian,
vice
what do you
versa.
want?
Be smart, Morgan. Get rid of her.
Morgan, are you there?
Yes, Nikki.
You
I.
rejected my last call. Anyway. I need you again.
아유, 굉장히 아주
464.
굉장히 이분
I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
낮에 우리 만났잖아요.
You can't keep me here.
Cézanne sometimes needed dozens of sittings with his subjects. Goya sometimes needed only a day. I just want the night.
야 너도? 야 너도? 소문났다 이거. 탈출 어떻게 시도해? 도리안 알아가자.
You clearly know your art, Dorian. But I take it you didn't learn how to make bombs at art school.
You assume I had the privilege of attending such an establishment. My mother was a survivalist who taught me and my brother to make rudimentary explosives.
Progressive parenting.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm just another millennial who spent too much time on the wrong internet forums. Whichever narrative suits. Thanks for taking an interest, though.
다행이다. 저게 다 없어지면 저
How do I know
죽나
that
봐요.
the bomb under my chair is real?
I had a feeling you'd ask that.
도리안 꼬시기 들어가자.
Dorian?
Fuck.
Now, calmly, tell me what time Nikki's painting's being delivered.
니키 그림?
It's being delivered at 6 a.m. by a fine art transportation company.
It'll be brought in through the back door, just through there.
And we have until the morning, as I'd hoped.
That's what you're really after, isn't it?
도리안 그림이나 좀 보여줘. 너 졸라맨 그린 거 맞지?
How much longer must we suffer at the whim of this government? They have taken away our liberty. They have allowed thousands to die. Come on, I know you can hear me.
He's not going to stop.
You capitalist bastard! We cannot and we shall not be silenced!
어? 그놈이 아니네. 얜 좀 세 보인다. 무섭다.
How did you get in here?
My uncle was a locksmith.
아유, 가족들이 범죄자 집단. 자물쇠. 범죄를 위한 가족이네.
Manual jobs were all I could aspire to at that age.
집에서 기술 다 배워.
Yes, those aren't the hands of a painter. I'm guessing you could do with a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel more out of place?
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that is a utopian vision. But I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
I think what you're doing here will break that ceiling.
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
어? 한 대 세게 맞았죠?
Where are you going?
왜? 너도
Toilet.
내가 탐나냐?
I need to wash my brushes.
You can't just leave me here, alone. Surely, what if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
주의를 산만하게 만들자. 도움을 요청 안 될 것 같아요. 아! 이거 너무 티나잖아, 신발. 동상을 아까 제가 찍은 것 같아요, 저거를. 아! 아, 뭐하냐?
Dorian, please don't. It would destroy me.
Oh, you wouldn't get blamed. Must be insured for millions.
아, 뭐야?
But I still have work to do.
그림을 망가뜨렸어야 됐나? 빨리 얘를 안 쳐.
We have custom lighting setups for exhibitions. The electrical board must be playing up and causing the presets to glitch.
I like it.
만약에 화장실 가고 싶으면 어떡해? 제가 이런 지식이 없어서 그런데 폭탄에 만약에 물이 묻으면 어떻게 돼요?
You know. I'd have posed for you beyond tonight, voluntarily.
That wouldn't have set me apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos around it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalized for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France. And now, it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency. A hostage painting would be a watershed, don't you think?
So this is some sort of performance piece.
동의하자.
Let's call it that.
물속에 던져도 폭발이 되긴 하는구나.
I see what you're saying.
고장나진 않겠네요.
This country's changed. Fuck, the world's changed. And it hasn't been kind to my business.
호감작하자, 호감작.
It used to be all about the art. But I can't help that it's an emporium now. The paintings are products, and my critiques, sales pitches.
And the vanity project of a talentless influencer is your last chance of survival. You sell out.
되게 뾰족하다.
How much commission do you take from each sale?
It's minimal. It's just to help cover my costs. My enterprise respects artists.
That is exactly what you said to me. It was a striking, naturalistic profile of my niece. It was one of my best pieces to date.
What? No, I'd have recognized you, Dorian. You must have used another name or something. Show me what you're painting. I'll recognize your style.
Admin fees, time, expertise, all reasons you gave to keep the proceeds once it was sold. You are cheating artists.
Without my exhibitions, they'd have no platform.
You have a responsibility to us.
우리가 누군데요, 어스가?
You're not a lost cause, you know.
What?
천장을 뚫지 못한
Call the
예술가들?
artist. Make amends.
By telling them that a psychopath blew up their portrait.
These contact names. You only see the product, not the person.
그러게. 어? 강아지 눈 옆에 뭐예요?
Morgan? It's really late.
I'm calling about your painting, Sam.
I'm really sorry, but it's...
What's happened?
진실! 어떤 또라이가
There was an accident. The painting was destroyed. I'm really sorry.
An accident? Are you okay?
Fine, thanks.
Do you have insurance? Could there be any compensation?
Financial compensation, you mean?
Yes. Any small amount
네,
could help with Muffin's treatment.
치료해주자.
Yes. You'll receive full remuneration for it and the last one I sold.
commission free. I know it won't bring the painting back, but...
Honestly, Morgan, the painting doesn't matter. The money will go a long way.
Thank you.
Anytime.
애가 아픈가 보다.
Happy?
I'd never have told an artist about the destruction of their work. But I hope the best for Muffin.
호감작 3개 남았어요.
guess I have changes to make to my painting.
왜 저래?
There is talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. Everyone has a camera now, and that gives them an agency over how the world sees them.
And the world laps up these illusory images. Just look at Ziggy Ray and her cult-like following.
The safety net of fame meant that she could relinquish that agency to Nikki's paintbrush on her own terms.
Nikki's been married, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
I wouldn't know.
아까 여기 누나인가 봐요.
Jamie.
Morgan?
Jamie, are you okay?
No, not really. I'm abandoning everyone. It's not right. It's not good for Charlie.
I thought you said this was the last time.
One final push and then you can retire.
Focus entirely on your family.
If he hasn't broken up by then.
Mummy,
Darling, what are you doing up?
there are people shouting outside my room.
What? What the fuck's going on out there?
깜짝이야.
Charlie?
Morgan? Morgan?
Everything's gonna be all right, guys. Just... Dorian, that's my sister and nephew.
They'll be all right. Police response time for the wealthy is 3 times quicker than the average. On another note, your phone passcode. 1992. Why did you choose it? 1992 was the year that Francis Bacon died, but that's a bit obscure
설명해줘.
and macabre.
1992 was the year I first visited a portrait exhibition at Argyle Manor. It was set up by a genius curator named Finlay Fairborn. This is where I fell in love with portraiture as a kid. As I grew up, Finlay took me under his wing and I worked at his exhibitions every summer until I could take over the business. I worked by his side until his dying day. I feel comfortable around portraits. I'm never alone.
You've needed their company.
My parents weren't around a lot. Jamie and I looked out for ourselves. Although we took different paths, we support each other, come what may.
One of the great disappointments of adulthood is when those you trusted as a child drift away in the name of self-interest. Even family.
That was so eloquently phrased, it felt personal. Strike a nerve, did I?
이 자식이 말이야.
Mood lighting.
일어서 볼까?
You know what? Fuck this. I'm not sitting here any longer.
Morgan?
The best thing I can do now is take you with me. I don't care anymore.
그래.
No.
너도
Morgan.
같이 나. 혼자는 안 죽는다.
Morgan, stay there, don't move!
아니 그냥 일어서기만 하는 거 아니야? 이런 쑥을 저 도라이 같은.
Gotcha.
Why are you doing this to me? You bitch.
너 해변.
Well done for calling my bluff. But I don't lie about everything. I'm going to paint you. And if you don't let
나를
me,
왜?
I will kill you.
근데 나를 왜 어떻게 하려고?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Sir? It's Sergeant Robin Latif. I know you're in there. I can hear your voices. Please open the door.
It's a policewoman.
No shit. Follow my lead.
그냥 소리 질러 죽어도.
Sir?
뭐야 왜?
Evening. Oh, do you mind if I... Oh, we are outside. Where's the curator? Just in here. Morgan! Everything all right?
Of course.
All good. Why have you stopped by?
We picked this up from a young man not far from here.
나 좀 데리고 가주세요.
At Argyle Manor.
네, 제가 판 거 맞습니다.
That's mental.
멘털이래. 미쳤어. 미쳤다 해야지.
I still need to follow
해석이
protocol and
이상하네.
search you two.
You really don't want to do that. There'll be much more pressing issues for you this evening.
I'm afraid these are reasonable grounds to stop and search.
더 강하게 해, 그지?
It's not negotiable.
그럼요. 웃으면서.
Unless there's something either of you two wants to tell me.
데려가 주세요.
Madam.
뭐야?
Sarge! Alex, stay back!
아니 저 여자 뭐 하는 거야? 아니 총을 들고 와야지. 미쳤나 봐. 돌았냐? 이 검은색이다 이제. 계속 녹색만 바르고 있었거든요. 청테이프색만.
Welcome back.
The police.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
아,
If you're trying to teach me some sort of lesson, there's far more immoral people in this city.
Their comeuppance is coming too.
How do I survive tonight?
You could start by proving that some part of you still cares about the art.
And what if I don't?
You might surprise us both. Tell me about more of these paintings. Stand, if you want.
You know, this is the only portrait I've painted that I've ever exhibited.
I thought you didn't rate yourself.
I don't, but I wanted to paint this subject. He posed for this 2 months before he died. I accentuated the high key lighting by using vermilion. He knew the end was close and he didn't want me to sanitize that. To show the reality of age, but also a life well lived.
Such dignity. What else?
There are many faces in this painting. It gives us that feeling of claustrophobia that we know, so we only see her face. Tightness, together. Another form of restriction, combined with the flattened perspective. Flashes of red pulls this. It gives this contemporary painting a 1920s feel. It's even something by. I love the clever use of simple lines over a textured background. Muted tones of the subject. The background and the body separated into three distinct parts. Serene, contemplative, high contrast colors to focus on those areas for too long. Instead, our eyes immediately directed back to the face. Depict that sadness that the artist wanted to portray. This is what portraits should be. You're right. There's talent here. I'd lost sight of that.
What about this one?
A technicolor version of the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the use of sfumato, the blurred smoothing of outlines that defined Leonardo's masterpiece. The same painter did the piece that hangs in the cellar.
So androgyny is their motif.
How so? Mona Lisa is a woman.
Well, in popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a combination of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
뭐지? 그래, yes! 동조해!
Yes, I would.
무섭다.
Sit back down.
미연 씨는 미연 씨.
You seem on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
Do you want to smoke? I'm not stopping you. I'll allow it.
뺏겼어. 점점 야 편하냐?
Bet you're hungry, huh?
편하냐고.
Hope you like chow mein.
Would have preferred pad thai.
아니, 배달까지 시켜 먹냐고.
Well, you snooze, you lose. Sounds exciting. Let's go check it out.
먹게는 해줘야지. 아유 뭔가 불편하네 이게.
Are they looking for you?
No. There'll be others out there tonight with far less subtlety than me.
Others?
Oh, she is ravenous tonight.
You've got a nerve.
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit.
What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki.
No. Maybe you think
You've outsmarted me or something, but you need to consider your position.
very carefully.
I'm sorry, Nikki. Something came up.
Oh, something came up, please. I could ruin you if I wanted to.
Future of your pissant exhibitions is riding on my pin.
You fucking coward.
왜요?
If you hate me so much, why don't you just put
내
a bullet in my head?
애인인데.
How does it feel to be a home wrecker, Morgan? To whore yourself out for your business?
You don't know what you're talking about.
One thing I do know, you fucked a married woman to get what you wanted.
Stop.
Just admit it. You fucked Nikki Dryden Oakes.
Yes, and I hate myself for it.
And you were gonna fuck her again tonight, weren't you?
Yes, if you didn't come here, I'd have gone to her hotel and fucked her. But I'll never ever do it again. It's done. Finished.
Did you hear that, Jamie?
왜? 제임이 어차피 여동생이잖아요. 여동생인데 뭐.
Morgan.
나 이런 놈이야, 동생아. 나 이런 놈인 거
It is,
몰랐어?
Jamie.
I'm so sorry.
어머나. 어머나. 어, 미쳤다. 와, 이 뭐야?
Let's get back to work.
아니, 니키 여사님. 니키 여사님. 이거 아니잖아요.
Is it done?
Almost. I think it would garner a lot of attention on one of these walls. Remind me how many customers you had yesterday?
About 5 or 6. Something negligible.
If even a fraction of these likes turn up in person, your business is saved.
And perhaps portraiture will become relevant again. For a short while, at least.
도대체 왜 이러세요?
Nikki's style is sickeningly glorifying. Dishonest portraiture. It's no better than the filters Ziggy Ray piles onto each picture.
It really kills you that that's what you're here for, doesn't it?
I never said it was. It's astounding the clout these influencers carry.
아니, 그림을 도대체
For better
언제까지
or worse,
그리시는
the leader can
겁니까?
govern through social media.
I wonder how far such a
여기서
monopoly on
속박도 하겠네,
society's
이거.
attention could go. Sway elections, expose corruption, change the world. They are the dictators of our culture. Our new monarchs, regaled by legions. What a world we live in. What's your view on social media, Morgan?
Does it matter?
All your opinions matter
좋은
to me.
나쁜 미술. 소셜 미디어? 나쁜 것. 나는 옛날이 좋아. 아날로그가 좋다고.
It's a poison. We now live in an age of comparison and inferiority up against what we see on our screens.
Well, there's always someone better than you out there,
Exactly. Not to mention the proliferation of misinformation.
especially when the airways are abused without filter.
And then there's the most insidious misinformation that bubbles beneath the surface.
that indoctrinates the disillusioned and crystallizes their resentment into radicalization.
You know, I'm trying to enlighten you, Morgan.
So you're a preacher?
Please. Religion repulses me. Theism gave rise to the hierarchical structures of power that plague humanity today. We're preconditioned to serve, and yet we're shocked by the greed of bankers and politicians scrambling to the top of the tree. It's been the same for decades, and it'll be the same for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand. What's this now?
왜 저한테 그러세요?
I sometimes hold exhibitions involving light installations.
What's the theme?
The cycle of life. This one's childhood. Adolescence.
Adulthood.
공격 개시! 가자! 드디어 반격할 때가 왔다.
It will. Just as all life begins
그럴
and ends.
것이다.
In darkness.
아 미친. 아니 잠깐 문이 저렇게 잠기네. 항복이래요. 여기서 항복하면 이렇게 싸워.
I'll kill you, I swear!
What's stopping you?
오 예. 이제 죽겠다. 뭐야?
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. All I've taught you, and this is the thanks I get.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate.
아니 도대체 무슨 그림을 그리고 있는 거야?
What do you want?
혹시 그림 다 그리면 나
That's a
죽고
question
이런
that
거냐?
never gets asked of the people. Our generation has been through every upheaval. The cultural, technological, social, political, economic. And not once have we had an ounce of agency in our future. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency.
You've watched way too many conspiracy theory videos, Dorian.
I chose your exhibition as a symbol. A place of hope, corrupted by the greed and inhumanity that consumes society.
You fucking psychopath. A single hostage in a meaningless art exhibition won't change anything.
Oh, but it's not meaningless this weekend, is it? The eyes of the world had turned to it, and that's what made it so perfect.
저분의 입술이 마음에
Perfect
들지
for what?
않네요.
To be a small brushstroke.
불만 많은 입술.
Part of our larger piece.
아 뭔데 같이 웃자. 진짜.
And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he shed tears, for there was nothing left to conquer.
Nice quote. After all this, you really are just a thief.
Oh, I'd have happily watched this burn. But to the victor, the spoils. Thank you for being my part in our stand against oppression. Today is a statement, a catalyst for change.
Through brutality. That isn't a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message powerful enough to unite all. Leonardo da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he was born in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world responded.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took.
강아지 그렸네?
You said it yourself. I'm the gallery's first ever reproduction artist.
I was expecting...
Yourself. I guess I didn't like what I saw. If you'd just believed in me, we could have walked out of here together into a new Britain.
님이랑 같이 가고 싶지 않았는데요?
You never gave me your critique of my painting.
침묵하자. 궁금해 죽으라고. 궁금해 죽으라고 말하지 말자. 평생 궁금해해라.
All right, fine. Be like that then.
쉽게 해줄 것 같냐?
Hey, Sappy.
How may I help you?
Join a popular live cast.
The police say there's been mass rioting and detonated explosions at targeted businesses and residences around the city. They seem to be coordinated. What the fuck? What's
Goodbye,
this
Morgan.
madness in London I've woken up to? Oh my god, you guys.
Can anyone hear me? Hello? Help! I'm inside! Can you hear me? Help! Help!
와, 폭동이 일어났대요. 간다. 끝났네요. 뭐야? 개노잼이에요. 뭐야? 뭐야? 그냥 이 남자애가 나쁜 애라 가지고 그냥 이게 스킵이 안 되네요. 그냥 뭔가 너무 재미가 별로 없어가지고 번역 상태도 안 좋고 2회차를 뭔가 해보고 싶은 그런 마음이 안 들지 않나요? 뭐지? 스킵하게 해줘. 여자 거를 해봐야 되나? 진짜 기억 남는 게 그거 하나네요. 사람들이 왜 안 하는지 알겠어. 발견된 엔딩이 총 6개인데 1개였네요. 얘네 둘이는 죽고 이게 다야? 여자로 한 번 더 가봐야 되나? 여자로 가도 이해가 안 될 것 같아요. 뭐야? 근데 이 여자 아까 그 여자 같지 않아요? 그 여자가 시작되는 건가? 한번 여자로 가볼게요. 분열된 국가 영국 1981년 폭동과 사회부라는 사회를 무정부 상태로 몰아넣다. 총리의 인기가 급락하자 국민들의 분노가
The
시위라다.
subject's auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson, often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage.
같은 거긴
And the
하네요.
artist has mainly used round and filbert brushes to perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Does it matter?
Fair enough. It's an awesome piece.
Well, if you like that, I think you'll absolutely love this piece. It just came in last week. Oh, no flash photography, sir.
Oh, sorry, it's just don't get to see a lot of indie portrait exhibition these days.
Portraiture has always been my thing. What can I show you next?
Well, I've had a good look around actually, and I can't really find what I came to see. It's the Prime Minister's portrait.
Arriving tomorrow, sir. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, guess I'll have to come back then.
Thank you again for visiting, sir.
Please, call me Taylor. Is she all right with those easels?
Oh, don't mind her. She's just my intern.
All right.
Anyway, Taylor, I'm Morgan.
Pleasure's all mine, Morgan. If you don't mind my asking, what time you finish, maybe I could hear some more critiques over a drink?
어디서
I wasn't
작업질이야?
expecting that.
Well, I'm full of
No.
surprises, me.
It takes guts
가자.
to approach a woman in her place of work.
Or how else would you ask someone out?
남의 직장에서 이러면 안
You're a bit
되지만
younger than what
가보자.
I usually go for.
Well, age is just a number in my mind.
The bar on the high street, 8 p.m.
자식 어린 놈이 아주 적극적이구만.
How many customers was that for the day?
5.
Right.
라이트가 오른쪽이래. 오른쪽에 맞긴 하지 왼쪽은 아니니까.
Was that the last of these this time?
Yes, thanks.
오른쪽.
Storeroom and clean the toilets just like the last.
Is there anyone else left in the building?
No, it's just us.
I'll lock up early then. Is there something
여기서는
wrong with your back?
No, it's
마약을
okay.
파는
I
듯이
took some painkillers in the office.
데이트를
Okay.
신청하네요.
We've got a big weekend ahead. I need you fighting fit.
Of course, I will be.
Good.
There is one thing, Morgan.
눈빛이 좀
I've been interning here for a while now, and I've learned so much from you, including what you look for in good portraiture.
Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry, but we just haven't been turning over enough for me to pay you.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
오.
Oh.
Do you think it's good enough to have a small part in the exhibition this weekend?
Let me take a closer look.
Yes. 밀어주자 우리 인턴. 팍팍 밀어주자고.
I think it looks right at home. Congratulations, Sam. You have your first exhibited piece of art.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you don't need to say anything. Your talent earned this.
Thank you so much, Morgan.
저기 전시해놓은 거 맞아요?
We're going to have a lot more customers
맞겠지?
this weekend.
I'll be in early to help you receive the Prime Minister's portrait.
오른쪽. 왼쪽도 좀 해야자. 오른쪽으로만 하면 안 돼.
Ken.
라디오.
Well, here's one for the more sophisticated listener. An officially commissioned portrait of the Prime Minister is going on display at Argyle Manor. The painting was done by none other than Turner Prize-winning portraitist Nicky Dryden-Oakes.
어.
Britain has been torn asunder. Hardship is befalling the populace like a plague. What is our future? Eh?
어머.
What is our future?
Oi! What's going on here?
죽여주세요.
Was he threatening you, madam?
네.
No. You need to listen to
Yeah.
Right, quiet down, quiet down.
Yes, he snuck up on me and shouted at me and he destroyed my radio.
Right, fella. Don't make this difficult. You're under arrest for disturbing the peace, mate. I'll take him to the road and radio in for a car to pick him up.
Yeah, don't forget to read him his rights as you go.
Yeah. Come on. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense.
내 라디오 안테나가 꺾여버렸네.
Seems like it.
그런 것 같다.
I'm sorry. Looks an expensive model too.
It was.
그랬다.
Well, me and my partner will be on duty locally through the night.
너도 나한테 작업하냐?
Appreciate it.
그래, 이 자식. 아, 이 수상한 새끼가 또 있네. 빨강 파랑 약. 왜 파나?
Is that your disappointed face?
Nicky, of course not. You've never seen
니키, 혹시
It's
당신
my extremely surprised face.
당신 이 세계에서도
What do I owe the pleasure, Miss Dryden-Oakes?
Well, I was just passing through the area. I did see some police hanging about outside, though.
Oh, just checking up ahead of tomorrow. Let me show you the exhibition room.
이번엔 어디를
That's very
만지려나?
1970s too.
Oh, the manners electrics haven't been refined for a while, but they'll be back on shortly.
As if by magic.
And I've made space, especially. It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space.
Oh, you brought it. What about the scheduled delivery?
아니 관심은 없는데 갤러리를 위해서 그러는 거죠. 용.
Personal delivery.
아까 그 남자애도
The extra attention might
성공을
even
위해서
inspire
그러는
us for
거잖아요.
these others.
그래서 동생의
Everything else is about
동생의
showcasing the portraits.
Questionable business model.
다가오지 마세요.
You gonna get that?
No, it's not urgent.
긴급한.
Nicky, not here.
No better place. You owe me this much, don't you?
빚 갚아야 돼. 이런 썩을 놈. 우리의 표정이죠. 흐트러졌어 옷이.
I knew no one would disturb us.
그저 만족스러워.
Guard that case with your life.
I will.
오늘 밤에도 보러 가야죠. 후. 스위트룸 가야죠. 빨리 퇴근하자. 1907. 어머! 어우씨. 빨리 잠궈. 뭐야?
Morgan Haynes speaking. The exhibition's closed for the day.
Hi, Morg. It's me. Again? Look, sorry to pester. You'd think I was the baby of the family, wouldn't you?
Jamie, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, no, all it is
어,
I just
이제
need
얘가
someone to take down
제임이다.
over the weekend. And it's the last time, all right? I promise.
야, 임마.
In a position to help you anymore.
No, but I'll repay you with interest.
I can get some like investors for your gallery, and I'll sort it all out.
You're still here.
응? 애기가 아니네.
Oh, it's no one.
I told you to clear this up.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't you fucking dare!
내 거라고.
I've got no one else to call.
끊자.
Oh, seriously, Beth, leave it.
My name isn't Beth, you twat.
I don't give a fuck, Betty.
It's not Betty either.
이 썩을 새끼네. 이름 정도는 알아라. 웬 할아버지?
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing.
되게 변태 같다. 소아성애자 같이 생겼어요. 전형적으로 미국에서 소아성애자로 나오는 그런 스타일이랄까? 미국 드라마에서.
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
그런 스타일 아니에요?
You don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but
징그럽다.
we've got a big weekend, and so... Hang on, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
I typed in my
그리고 저
passcode and
수염이라.
saw it lock. I'm sure of it.
그냥 호감작 해볼게요. 뒤로 가자.
I walked right in.
오케이.
Sorry for the confusion, sir. There must have been an error or something.
It's all right.
관계 맥스 찍고 우리
And don't worry.
같이 도망가
I turned
보자.
the lock with my own hands after I came in.
땡큐다 이
Wouldn't want someone
자식아.
lifting these beautiful paintings.
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandts.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
A well-versed imitator of
번역체가 너무 웃겨요.
Each to their own. Look, sir, we have a big day tomorrow. We're closing early.
Oh.
나가 이 자식아.
Dryden Oak's portrait of the Prime Minister.
Seriously?
How did you pull that off?
I met
Seriously?
Nikki at a function at the World Trade Center in New York. We hit it off. We've finally found a way to collaborate.
Wow. An artist with Nikki's profile helping out a small exhibition like that is quite something.
She's doing me a great favor.
With no strings attached, too. I'm Dorian.
Get out!
Morgan. Dorian, like...
Dorian Gray. Ironic, eh?
It's a lovely
도리안이 좋아래요.
I
무슨
must say, you're the
도리안이냐고.
first ever reproduction
도리안이
artist to
좋아.
visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is a fine art in itself. Although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. I've been struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. I never had the talent myself, so I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who do.
대사는
In
같은데
that case, could I paint you? You make such an amazing subject in so many ways.
그래.
You're really quite...
그레이 변태 자식아.
I suppose I could spare half an hour.
Brilliant. Let me just reconfigure.
사랑에 빠져보자고.
You prefer paint standing?
Always.
It allows me to zoom in and out on my subject. How are you going to pose?
근데 단둘이 이런 장소에서 처음 보는
I
사람이
don't know.
내 그림을 그린다 그러면은 되게
It's harder than I thought.
의심스럽지 않나요? 그냥.
Perfect. Stay like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment.
갑자기 쳐들어와서 말이야. 저런.
Some strong opinions.
It was bold but valid. Rembrandt stole his students' work for the last 10 years of his career.
너가 근데 이번에는 그림 선택하는 게 없네요. 끝인가요?
This is going to be great.
Oh, plastic bottle. Fancy. Let's leave it there for tonight. I could sit for you again next week.
Let me do your skin tone as a base.
No, Dorian, I need to get home.
나 스위트룸 가야 된다고.
I'm not asking for much longer.
I know how you artists can get. If I let you start, we will be here all night.
손길 봐요. 변태 같다. 터치하지 마라.
All right, this is over. I'm done.
I really wouldn't, you know. Stand up and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Feel under your seat.
소리도 났다.
That is a PAD, a pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan. Similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark which triggers the detonator. Once you sat down on that chair, you became the safety pin.
이 게임 자체가 미술에 대해서 조금
Well, go on.
알고 있으면 좋을
Try
것
it.
같네요. 이해하기 쉽게.
You've never been someone's muse, have you? Like Victorine Murat to Manet.
Do you want money?
Dora Maar to Picasso.
I could
And
write
your
you a
wife
check.
painted Helga Testov 247
Or a painting.
times
You
behind
could
the back
take
of both
any
his
one
wife
of
and her
these.
husband.
Dorian, what do you want?
추워.
Behind the drapes.
Multiple sockets. Fancy. Someone's really trying to get hold of you.
Morgan,
Yes, Nikki.
I need you again. I'll be at the Rampton. I've booked our usual suite. I'll make my excuses at home.
Nikki, tonight I really can't.
Think very carefully about the next word that comes out of your mouth.
가야 돼.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
You can't keep me here.
Suzanne insisted on dozens of sittings when painting his subject. Goya sometimes needed just a day. I only want the night.
Get rid of that shit.
Mate, I'm a lager man through and through.
Nah, try it. Try it.
나 데이트도 있었잖아요.
Wait, that's rank.
데이트. 얘 호감작
Come down to
해봅시다
tonight
얘한테.
anyway.
What? Why?
Wait, my head's spinning.
호감작 하기로 했으니까 나한테 빠지게 만듭시다.
You know your art, Dorian, but I take it you didn't learn how to make bombs at art school.
You assume I had the privilege of attending such an establishment? No. I grew up dirt poor in Belfast. My father taught me and my brother how to fight, shoot guns, build rudimentary explosives.
IRA? You don't sound Irish. And I thought they changed tack to hunger strikes.
I never said I was IRA. There are many angry people taking up arms in Britain and beyond. Just ask President Reagan and Pope John Paul II. Thanks for taking an interest in me, though.
How do I know the bomb under my chair is real?
I had a feeling you'd ask me that.
What's that? Dorian?
Now, calmly tell me when Nikki's painting's being delivered.
First thing in the morning by a fine art transportation company.
And how's it being brought in?
Via the back door, just through there.
Great.
또 방송이
So we have
나와가지고
until the morning as I'd hoped.
관리사무소
That's what you're
방송이 또
really
나와가지고.
How did you get in here?
My uncle was a chimney sweep. As a teenager, I worked with him and learned how to scale houses and open unlocked windows. Such lowly manual jobs are all I could aspire to at that age.
Your painting style does seem somewhat practical. You look like you could use a good night's sleep, too.
같이 자자 이 자식아. 우리 호감도
My reality is that I
만땅이잖아.
have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel even more out of place? I know I might not look like you or talk like you.
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that's a utopian vision, isn't it? But my social strata means that I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
And you think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
왜 너랑 앉아서 열받냐? 너랑도 자줘? 막 가자 이 자식아.
Where are you going?
Toilet. Wash me brushes.
You can't leave me alone, surely. What if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
너무 대충 닦는데? 고통 비명?
Dare I ask?
아, 급동.
I'm on my period, you asshole.
급동이다 이 자식아.
Stress is making the pain flare up. Ugh.
Well, do you have any painkillers?
Yes, they're in a cupboard in the office.
Don't go anywhere, will you?
착하네, 쟤. 이렇게 우리 스톡홀름 신드롬 뭐 맞나? 이게 뭐더라? 그런 느낌인 건가? 이 그의 다정함에 반해버렸다.
I don't need that.
Right.
코피 날 때 써, 이 자식아. 물 안 주냐? 굿. 어색함이 흐른다 갑자기.
You didn't need to hold me hostage, you know.
그래.
I'd have posed for you beyond tonight. Voluntarily.
그래. 좋은 말로
Set me
해야지.
apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos surrounding it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalized for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France. And now it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency.
So, this is some sort of performance piece.
A hostage portrait would be a watershed, don't you think?
동의합시다.
I want to be a trailblazer, Morgan.
가자.
I need to grab people's attention by whatever means necessary.
I see what you're saying. Commerciality is important. I'm fighting to survive too. Admissions are at an all-time low, and I'm hemorrhaging money from the residency at this manor.
So exploiting young workers and compromising your dignity is your solution?
Hmm?
Hello.
와. 예.
Wow. You need an alarm, love. Come on.
No, don't! Let go.
Where's your safe?
I don't have one. Now, get off me!
이게 무슨 일이야?
Why don't you stop talking shit? Hmm?
Get up! Yeah.
Fucking hell. You reckon?
It's just one of my paintings. It's worthless.
There's nothing in the till. Nah, mate, that'll do.
No, no, please stop! No, please don't take that! Don't
중지!
take it, I'll do anything!
중지! 법규!
I've just split your comrade's arm clean in two.
그래,
There'll be a compound
가자.
fracture beneath the sleeve. You've got about half an hour to get her to hospital before she bleeds out.
내 남편 잘한다.
Let me make this easier. It's her or the case. Yeah. What would you have me do, my muse?
관계를 맺다 뭐야? 동의한다겠지? 걔랑 같이?
Don't do it. Save your friend.
Right. Drop it, mate.
Oh, fucking.
Drop it.
Under the easel. Come and claim her.
멋져. 저런 변태 녀석. 뭔데?
You lied to me.
Dorian, please don't take it. It would ruin me.
Well, you wouldn't get the blame for it. Must be insured for millions. But I've still got work to do here.
Why would they do that?
They have a right to be angry. They just channeled that anger unwisely.
So, shall we?
그림들이 다 멋지다. 저분 너무 티셔츠가 타이트해가지고 너무 제 3의 눈들이
Portrait painting is dying.
자꾸 시강해요.
Polaroid cameras. People have images on demand now. Why would they waste time and money seeing those images through someone's paintbrush?
여기 민망해서 눈 가리고 있잖아요. 이 소녀는
Nikki's been with her partner, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
Wouldn't know.
봐봐요, 여기.
What do you want, Jamie?
Why aren't you helping me? We're family.
I can barely help myself right now.
You're gonna be fine after this weekend.
There's no way this weekend.
We'll fix the financial mire you've got me into.
Fine, well, I'll just sleep out on the streets then, shall I? Because you know how safe that is these days.
Oh, and
Fuck you, you fucking prick.
Charming. The security code on the door.
What about it?
I've been watching.
1907이었나? 뭐였냐?
Why did you choose 1907?
맞네.
It was Frida Kahlo's year of birth. The year of Valaton's portrait of Gertrude
이거는
Stein.
설명하면 안 좋았던 것
And of course,
같은데.
Vanessa Stephen married the great art critic
최고하다.
Clive Bell.
Thanks for the history lesson. But it was just a random choice.
You fire!
They'll come back on soon.
I know. But unfortunately, I haven't got all night.
이게 무슨 시그널이죠? 당신과 나 불빛 아쉬워하고 있어요 저놈이.
I think you feel alone. You've taken matters into your own hands because no one would support your talent. I'd have displayed your paintings here. I still could.
그럼 말만 해 이 자식아.
I like you.
어머!
Get back in your pose.
그래? 포즈? 그래! 가라! 되게 다각도에서 보여준다. 오!
Let go of me!
하던 거 마저 하라고!
Dorian.
왜?
No.
왜? 야, 하던 거 마저 해. 안 돼!
Did you really think I'd be such a cliche? Okay, I'll admit, the PAD bomb wasn't real. But this is.
잘못했어요.
I'm going to paint you. And you are going to...
잘못했어요.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Madam, it's Sergeant Robin Latif. No, you're still here. I can hear voices. Can you come to the door, please?
It's a policeman.
Get rid of him, or I will.
Madam.
What's the problem?
A group of vandals have been breaking into businesses in the area. I wanted to check up on you.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't seen anything untoward.
You alone?
Yes, totally.
Madam, I'm going to come
그러게요.
in.
총 때문에 그런가?
Burglarizing thugs? Don't they have jobs? All good here, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My sister's an inspector, so I know the Met Police ranks quite well.
May I ask who you are?
Oh, this is embarrassing. He's caught us here, darling. You'd have to hold a gun to this one's head for her to admit she's smitten.
Is this your partner?
You can't lie to a policeman, sweetheart.
그래, 내 남편이다.
Yes, Sergeant. I know it's deeply unprofessional, but we got carried away.
It's a bit creepy in there. Feels like the portraits are watching you.
아까 강아지도 여기에 뭐가 있었는데 이 경찰도 여기 뭐가 있네요. 혹시 환생인가요? 당신이 빛이 도구였나요?
What's your partner up to?
Staying tuned into the radio.
Sounds like a busy night. I'll leave you to it.
Is your sister on duty this weekend?
No,
She's still recovering from injuries she sustained at the riots a couple of months back.
I'm sorry to hear that. Alex and I were on duty in Brixton.
저 영화나 드라마 볼 때 조용히 봐요.
Yet our dear Prime Minister wants to cut police spending.
Well, that's above my pay grade, sir.
It's the people who suffer at the end of the day.
방송하니까 떠드는 건데.
Good night, Sergeant.
달링.
Well done. No one got hurt.
I'm hanging around for a bit. Something's off.
They were cool, just couples, Sarge. No need to be weird about it. Sergeant Latif and Constable Jackson responding. We're travelling to the scene.
그래.
If those policemen had sussed you, would you have killed
역시
them?
강아지의 환생이라서 냄새를 잘 맡네.
I prefer to avoid death. Sometimes the choice isn't in my hands.
So you have rules.
I have ambitions. Your intern, Sam, what does she get out of this?
Valuable experience in the field.
For no money. You're exploiting her.
I told you, I have no income and I get no funding. I can't pay her.
She's one of the few who shares your passion for portraiture. Don't you think you have a responsibility to her?
I have many responsibilities.
열정페이였어?
Stop justifying your sins.
Sins? I didn't have you pegged for a preacher.
You epitomize everything wrong with this country. You take all you can from those below you and give nothing back.
What do you want me to do?
Make amends.
Look, I repaid Sam the best way I could by hanging her painting on my wall. Okay, it's not money, but it's the first time her work has been professionally accepted, and that counts for a lot.
관계가 좋고 있어요. 우리 같이 가자.
I guess I have changes to make to my painting. You really value portraiture above all else, over profit, over decency. A very small part of me respects that.
Enough to let me go.
Let's see. Tell me more about these portraits. You can stand if you like.
이제 또 설명 들어가나 봐요.
This was painted 2 months before the subject died. High contrast background is made all the more vivid by the artist's use of vermilion red. It's a solemn painting. He knew the end was near and didn't sanitize that. I see the reality of age, but also a life well lived. No regrets.
Such dignity. What else?
This gem of a portrait by Richard Greaves, a wonderfully classical style. Applied these broad brushstrokes with the high forehead, the straight nose, background colours, bad, perfect contrast to the beautiful light. Her skin lives. Strokes. Everyone has been placed with absolute precision to create this sense of verisimilitude. Now, we're very close to her face. It's appropriate that the poses are so self-conscious. Illusion of naturalism about them. Older. And the high contrast backgrounds are fun, modern. You're right. There is talent in this room. Talent that I'll always be committed to.
What about that one?
The Technicolor take on the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the artist's use of sfumato, the blurred softening of the outlines which defined Leonardo's masterpiece.
A technique I use myself.
The same artist did the piece that hangs in the anteroom.
So androgyny is their motif?
How so? The Mona Lisa is a woman.
In popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a composite of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
네 말이 다 맞아.
I would.
총을 여기다가 총을 배에다가 차고 있네요.
You're on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
I presume all the paintings are varnished.
그 뭐 미드 이런 거 보면 꼭 담배를 저렇게 한 대를 나눠 피더라고요.
Oh, that's strong.
Pure indica.
더러워 죽겠는데 왜 나눠 피는 거야?
Yeah. It's great.
근데 담배 피는 사람들끼리 저렇게 나눠서 피나요? 그 남자들끼리는 그렇지 않죠. 이성만 그러죠. 야, 너 왜 느끼고 있어? 저게 뭐 대마 이런 건가? 마리화나? 청소년들은 구하기 힘들다고 돌려 핀다고요? 구하기 힘들면 돌려 피기도 하나 보다. 몇 개 안 남았을 때.
Stop justifying your sin. You epitomize everything wrong with this country. You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
지 혼자만 먹냐?
I bet you're hungry, huh?
야씨, 딸기잼. 너무 빈약하잖아.
Made it myself.
야, 재료 좀 팍팍 넣어라. 아, 샌드위치 얇은 것 봐요. 한 번 깨물고서 말았나 봐.
It's been ringing incessantly.
이빨 자국 그대로. 야, 왜 먹은 거를 줬다 빼서 또 처먹어. 내 거 또 처먹어.
Hello?
Should have been here hours ago.
되게 나누네.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
되게 쉐어하는 사람이네.
What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki,
Or something, but you
Done.
need to consider your position very carefully.
This isn't going to happen.
What, tonight?
Ever.
우리 함께하자, 변태 자식아.
Cute. Look,
보자
I'm willing to
보자.
let this slide if you'll just come over now.
You don't get it, do you? This is wrong.
난
I
이제
could ruin you.
나를
if I
납치한
wanted to.
남자에게
The
빠질
future of your
것입니다.
pissant business is riding on my painting.
I'll have to find a way without you then, Nikki.
I'm pulling the plug.
I want my painting back first thing.
Hello, Nikki.
Who the fuck are you?
내 남편이다.
All you need to know is my aunt's the editor-in-chief of one of the country's biggest tabloid newspapers.
Blackmail? Morgan, seriously?
The media loves an extramarital affair. Art and sex. What a scoop.
You have no proof.
Want to bet?
Morgan's told me every juicy, shocking detail.
Don't call again. You're not getting the portrait back.
아우, 내 남편 잘한다. 또 한 번 받았네 이거.
Sorry, I just couldn't stand her inhumanity any longer.
배가 많이 고팠나 봐요. 저 샌드위치를 먹네. 아, 귀엽네. 귀엽긴 했어요. 아까 그 납치범보다 지금 스타일이 더 잘 어울려요.
Is it done?
Almost.
근데 이렇게 하루 종일 나를 쳐다보면서 그림을 그리면은 그 사이에 미묘한 감정들이 들긴 할 텐데 실제로도.
Nikki's style is sickeningly glorifying. Pure propaganda.
It really kills you that that's what you're here for, doesn't it?
I never said it was. Do it. Truly liberate yourself.
해방하자! Let's burn! Do it! Go ahead! 뭐야, 기름이야? 둘이 잘 어울리네요, 이렇게 보니까. 진정한 사랑을 찾자, 모건. 이 자식은 뭘 해도 할 수 있어. 갤러리보다 돈 더 많이 벌어다 줄 거야. 야, 폭탄도 제조할 줄 알아, 이 시대에. 잠금 장치도 해제해. 그림도 잘 그려. 못하는 게 없잖아. 기술직 최고. 싸움도 잘하고, 그죠? 와씨, 완벽한데 이거? 티셔츠만 조금 데일밴드만 붙이면 너무 민망하니까.
You know, I'm just opening your eyes, Morgan.
그래, 너의 제3의 눈도 뜨고 있다.
Please.
제3의 눈도 뜨고 있다고.
Theism gave rise to the hierarchical systems of power that plague humanity today. Monarchs, presidents, prime ministers. We're preconditioned to serve, yet we're shocked by the greed of politicians and bankers scrambling their way to the top of the tree. It's been like this for decades, and it will be like this for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand.
흥분하지 마세요. 알겠습니다. 전 이미 당신 편입니다.
Morg.
얻어 터졌다 쟤.
The bottom of the tree would like to speak to you.
아 그래도 안 죽었네.
Hello?
똥이래요 똥.
Morg, you answered.
Where are you?
I'm watching the sun come up over the Thames. What would Mum and Dad say if they could see me now, eh? The whores, drugs.
Shut up, Jamie, please.
At least none of the money went to waste, eh?
연민하자. 얘 죽을 것 같다.
If I had it all again, I'd probably just do the fucking same.
Stop saying these things. You can beat this.
근데 저거는 본인 잘못이에요. 마약하고 이런 거는.
We'll get you professional help.
No, look, Morg, please. Right.
본인 스스로가
Can you just front me a couple of hundred? Okay, that's all I need. Just
인생을 망친
something to
거지.
get me by.
No.
Hello, Jamie.
하나 없어졌다.
Sorry, who the fuck is this?
I'm a friend of Morgan's.
Dorian, stay out of this, please.
I hear you. I used to work on a hotline for people contemplating what you are.
What? Jamie?
Yeah, and how the fuck do you know what I'm going through?
The sadness will last forever. Those were Vincent van Gogh's last words.
Oh yeah, that's what you say to your hotliners, is it?
I told them that even the darkest moment of life is better than
the eternity of death. But to others like you, I'd say end it.
you worthless cunt.
No. Call him back. That's my fucking brother.
Sometimes we have to destroy part of ourselves to rebuild.
Call him back, Dorian, please.
He's ravaging this country. How many better citizens have suffered at his expense?
Dorian, I swear.
Parasites need to be exterminated.
너무 극단적이다 쟤.
Your local church choir have got going.
Listen to those fools. The glory that they sing of was founded on the suffering of millions. This mindless
서두르다. 핸드폰은 뭐야?
sunder our country. Divisions this prime
서두르다는 나간 거 내 나가고 싶지 않은데 얘랑.
Wouldn't you agree, Mo?
얘랑 함께 하고 싶은데.
Stay there. Morgan.
야, 그 신발로 머리 한 대 때리면 가겠다. 굽이 많아서. 아이고. 덥다. 뭐야. 끝났다. 똑같네.
Like an animal.
휴대폰은 뭔데?
After all I've taught you, this is my thanks.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of...
도리스 사람. 도리 안. 콜이 아니어가지고 도리스 사람인가 봐요. 진짜 웃기다. 왜 자꾸 도리스 사람이 나오나 했더니
Someone will have heard my screams and called for help.
No one is coming to save you, Morgan.
어이없네.
How can you be so sure?
Because your actions have closed off all your options. You've burnt all your bridges.
Why are you doing this, you madman?
For our future, Morgan.
It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency. We must weaponize and target the pressure points that will truly harm the establishment. Beauty itself is but the sensible image of the infinite. Francis Bacon.
뭐 새로 나온 돼지고기냐?
Part of my stand against oppression.
You're taking a stand against the Prime Minister at a portrait gallery. That makes no sense. You lunatic.
A fish rots from the head down. The entire establishment is defunct. My actions today shall be a catalyst for change. A stand to show people that with precision and organization, we can destabilize and overhaul the system.
Through brutality. It's not a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message that's powerful enough to unite everyone. But Da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he grew up in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world listened.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took.
뭐야? 뭐야? 그림 개못 그려. 이게 나라고 이 새끼야? 이 그지 같은 새끼.
If you just have believed in me, we could have opened Britain's eyes together.
How am I going to get out of here?
같이 가자. 어? 같이 가자. 이제 안 그럴게.
Once I walk through that door, start cutting yourself free.
Thank you.
Well, you never gave me a critique of my painting.
비판해야 되는데 칭찬하자. 개 같은 놈아. 모욕하고 싶지만 같이 떠나면 안 되겠니 우리?
Formally, it's flawless. Each brushstroke is textural and purposeful. It's emotionally in tune with its subject, which
같이
reflects your
떠나자.
artistic intelligence. Well done.
야, 우리 뽀뽀까지 한 사이인데 뽀뽀했으면 결혼해야 되는 거 아니에요?
Goodbye, Morgan.
왜 결혼하자고? 야, 우리 딥키스 했잖아. 아니 왜 못 끝낸 거야? 그래 우리 여친이잖아. 안 되나? 잘했어. 우리 만나자. 다음 생에서 만나자. 이번에는 폭탄을 터뜨리지 않았네요. 처음에 했을 때는 폭탄을 터뜨렸는데 관계를 많이 쌓았기 때문에 터지지 않았어요. 같이 떠나고 싶었는데 마지막에 그 도망가는 게 선택이 돼버리는 바람에 이게 엔딩 크레딧이 스킵이 안 돼가지고 이것도 유튜브에 올릴 때 저작권 또 되는 거 아니에요? 저작권? 여기 아까 보니까 자막팀이 있던데 한국 자막팀 이름이 이상해요. 되게 많은 사람이 참여했네. 김 그린우드. 자막 마지막쯤에 나왔던 것 같아요. 여기 코리안. 봐봐, 이름이 한국 이름이 아니지 않아요? 무슨 그 뭐 베트남이나 뭐 그런 태국적 이름 같지 않아요? 이름이 두 띠가 들어가진 않을 거 아니에요. 카나시님 만원 후원 감사합니다. 고마워요. 90도 인사 감사합니다. 인원이 또 많아졌네요. 마음의 변화. 발견된 엔딩이 12개가 있을 수가 있네요. 얘는. 고맙습니다. 뭔가 좀 어렵네요. 뭔가 잘 알아보지를 못하겠어. 2회차까지 해봤고요. 더 이상 하는 거는 좀 의미가 별로 없을 것 같아서 여기까지 할게요.